Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. I just want to start out by saying that for those of you that are just finished up our March boot camp, there's still plenty of time for you to engage people that you're connected to and close some sales. We introduced in the last session another closing strategy that the feedback that I'm getting from people that are asking those particular questions has been terrific. And man, I got to tell you, I wish I could just roll back the covers now and show you what's coming with my chat, but it is going to change the lives of so many people. Now, there are 5 profile tweaks that can get anyone immediate results and explosive growth on LinkedIn and Facebook. The speed of the responses that you're getting from people, blowing them away. LinkedIn, especially. Now, LinkedIn is going through some major changes. And as a result, they are limiting the number of searches that you can do. If you're not paying for the service, when I say searches, I'm talking about profile searches where you could send a connection request message to 10 in 1 month. And so for those of you that are students, you want to take advantage initially of their free offer to use one of their advanced services. Try it out for 30 days. And you can transform your profiles into marketing magnets with just 5 profile tweaks on either Facebook and LinkedIn. So if you already are on LinkedIn and you've been communicating with people for an extended period of time, it is a phenomenal resource because you can go back and reconnect with people that maybe you connected with 2 or 3 years ago. I don't want to sell Facebook short because Facebook is still a great resource. And in our upcoming April boot camp, we're going to be introducing some new strategies and tactics that you're going to be able to use for Facebook as well. So these are 5 profile tweaks that can lead to enrollments. They can start or resume a conversation with a prospect. First, change your profile photo on Facebook or change your profile banner and cover on either Facebook or LinkedIn. And then you can start conversations with people that react or respond to it, especially the photo on Facebook. Change your birthday. Change the start date of a business to create an anniversary. Or add a new business to your LinkedIn profile. Actually, you could also do the same thing on Facebook. Any one of these 5 things will trigger notifications people you're connected to and start conversations. We are in the process of updating our private message scripts book. I understand it's 85% complete. For those of you that were in the February or March boot camps, as soon as it's complete, we're going to insert it into the resources for the February and March boot camp. Changing your picture generated unexpected results for Craig.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Will you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got one request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director and, you know, I was a wellness educator and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
And my friends, it happens fast.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later, and he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Here's another really good example. We changed D's picture. And just by changing it, it generated over 90 reactions. And the best part about what you're going to learn is that this isn't technical. It's not complicated. Changing your picture is not a difficult thing to do. Making simple changes to your profile page can begin conversations with everyone that notices. Bob was a truck driver. And in our first session, we added the word entrepreneur to his profile. And when you make a change, notifications go out. So he wrote this. I can't believe this. After just calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile, I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 of them products. I love this. What's not to love? So I said, go ahead, Bob, and post that on your Facebook. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people liked the post. 29 people made comments. He talked to all of them. And he got 8 more customers. The process works exactly the same on LinkedIn. Now, I have opened up registration for my April boot camp. For those of you that participated in the March boot camp, check your email for a special promotion. Our April boot camp has a 5th session. Create, connect, communicate, close, and the daily routine of top earners. Let me look in the chat window here. Ron, I'll answer that question in a second. So, the 5th session, the daily routine of top earners. We're going to take those 10 important lessons that you get from reading Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We include the daily routine that takes you to the top, the routine that used by top earners, and how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner. Actually, I didn't want to publish this. Additionally, I want to remind all of you that our students could take advantage of our 90-day boot camp challenge. And I'm letting the St. Patrick's Day special promotion run till the end of the week. So you go to maxliger.com/90-day challenge, use the promo code Shamrock, take another $50 off the price. All right, so let me over here and let me look in the chat window. Ray, there was an internet issue. And so last night's broadcast never got broadcast. My wife was happy. Let me come over here. So Ronald, I unmuted you.
Good day.
Good day. So you want to
It
change?
seemed I want to change the email address, but it seemed that when LinkedIn send the email, I'm not getting it because something wrong with that email address. And I don't know how to solve it because I ain't going to change it. And they say they're sending the code there. And when I try Gmail tell me try to recover it, and I ain't going to recover it because they say it don't exist.
Okay. Your LinkedIn account is connected to a particular email address.
Yeah.
Now, do you have access to that email account?
No.
You're screwed. I shouldn't say that, but there's a complicated workaround because everything initially is tied to that email.
Yeah.
So, are you able to get into LinkedIn?
Yes, I'm into LinkedIn, yes, but I can't get to change it.
Okay. What you want to do is you want to add another email. Just add it.
They're not allowing me to add anything.
Because they want you to confirm that it's you.
Because that is why they're still sending the code to that email address and I'm not getting into it. Although I tried to get Gmail to help me out. They give me a link to recover, but it's telling me I don't exist. It don't exist.
Well, I have someone that can help you. Excuse me. I got somebody that can help you with that. I will text you. Now, can you get your messages on LinkedIn? Or you just locked out of it completely?
Well, I could log in, but I could send a US number, a US voice, Google Voice number that you could send the information there and I'll be able to get it. So you comment my email address, so I'll get the message there and I could check it. I even call you from there if you want.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a name and a number
All
of
right.
someone to call. And she helped someone else that had the same circumstance you had work her way around it. Very sharp. She's a member of a technical team that I've added to help people. In fact, let me do this. Let me put this in the chat. Okay, so her name is Stephanie Brilliant, and her phone number 561 789 oh 881. When you call her, let her know that you're one of my students. And
Yes.
there is a charge, so they accept Visa and Master charge, or they accept credit cards. And it's an hourly thing. So what I would do is I call her, explain what the situation is, so she'll have an idea of how long it will take, and she'll help you through it. It's a complicated step-by-step deal, but she's working. She's helped, I think, about half a dozen people with it. Otherwise, I mean, there are all kinds of issues with LinkedIn that everybody is in the process of working through. When you stop and consider that they have 300,000 new profiles being added. And honestly, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. Sad to say. All right.
So it's not easier to do an ex LinkedIn than
I'm sorry,
just
what?
asking. Is it better to do another LinkedIn profile?
Well, you could
or
certainly,
just ask?
no, you could do that. You could certainly go through this profile and take off, take everything from this and, start over. You have 109 connections. So when you start over, as long as you still have access to the site, you can get, you can just reach out to it. You can just reach out to those other people. Debbie, Stephanie does not work for LinkedIn. She is, they do all kinds of support for, virtual support for people. I've known her for maybe 14 years. And it's like I said, a month ago, we had 17 people that were struggling, had issues with LinkedIn, and now we just got one.
Yeah, because you see, as you say, accept credit card. Remember, my dollar is 7 to 1.
Okay. So all right. So I guess it comes down to, let's say it's $50 a month. I'm sorry, $50 an hour. So that's times 7. It's gonna cost you $350. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth $350 to be able to maintain this profile? Or how long will it take you to redo another one? In a couple of hours. So it might be easier just to start over. So it's your call.
No, because why I asked that is because if you take more than an hour,
No, I understand.
yeah,
I understand. You can, she's already done it once. Actually, I think she's done it 3 times for people. So now that she's been through it, it's not like it's we're speculating on what to do. Of course, everybody's different.
all right.
The fact that you're in
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago creates another issue because you're not in obviously you're not in the United States.
No.
They have some there are some other elements to this whole process that, again, so at least you have an option. Just go ahead and create another one. Because that's the deal. You have to have, and that's one of the reasons, folks, why you want to have not just your email address. You want to have a phone number attached to your account. I had someone set up a Twitter account for me, 16 or 17 years ago. And I've never been able to get back to it. It was my name because I didn't have access to the email address they set up. So with that, once you are in here, what LinkedIn has done with posting is going to make it easier for all of you to build relationships with folks. Every time you post something, we want to be putting things out there that your target audience would like to know, would like to see. When you log into your LinkedIn account, first thing you're going to see is you're going to see the activity of people. Here's Debbie. She posted something. She posted something 12 minutes ago. You come down here. So people that you're connected to, you're going to see what they do. So anytime you see somebody that you're connected to that does something, love it. Now here's somebody that just added a new item on his profile. Again, it was sent out. He had 78 people that liked it. Now LinkedIn is starting something new. Create a company page. Not something that you need. Now, this is kind of interesting because I'd have to look it up. But I remember there was something going on with OnPassive. They had some issues. So the people that you're connected to put things out there. Now, what you post isn't going to be seen by everybody that you're connected to. So if I go over here to start a post, pull up an image. And again, we want moving images. I'll wait for it to load. So you pop something in there. You post it. And then, remember, not everybody that you're connected to is going to see it. You come down here to the bottom, send it. And so these are the people that I communicated with most recently. Now, it's kind of fascinating. I keep telling all of you, things change. LinkedIn is constantly going in and adjusting settings. So Alan Parisher's corporate director at Melaleuca, one of my coaching students, and his picture doesn't show up anymore. Settings changed. And what you can do is you could send this to 10 people. Now, what's coming up here on the screen are the people that I engaged with or interacted with the most recently. If I wanted to add to it, I could just type their name. Whoops. Check it off. And you never want to send these things as a group. You always want to have them send it out separately. That keeps you in touch with people. Every day, you're going to continue to get requests to connect from people. And let me bring this one up. This is one of the things that's causing the problem. So I got a message These are bogus profiles. Every day you're going to get new ones. Every day. Every day. They are going to reach out and remind you, hey, these are people that graduated from where you went to school. They're constantly pushing people in front of you. If I accepted David, watch what happens. Well, they didn't do it with him because quite often, I'll hear it, because when you accept someone's connection request, they'll bring up the names of people that they're connected to. Every day. You can check. Kojo is one of my coaching students. We did a session yesterday. He's in New Zealand. We added a new position to his profile. And we did that yesterday at 5 o'clock. He's already had 17 reactions and he's already had 2 comments. These are all the people that reacted. And something that LinkedIn is doing more of is they're now coming up with AI messages. So people don't even have to think. I was working with somebody yesterday, and we accepted a connection request. And then LinkedIn came up with use AI to respond. And they gave you 4 or 5 different, just like this. Remember, it's all about communication. You need to be talking to people that clearly have the potential to be good prospects. It's nice if you could find a need. You want to talk to people that clearly have a need. Now, there are going to be people that you can talk to that don't have a need, but you know, based on who they are, could be a teacher, could be a nurse, could be a personal trainer. You know that at some point in time, they have some experience with network marketing. So in an effort to learn more about someone, it's just as easy to say, you know, most of the personal trainers that I've gotten to know on LinkedIn that have been in the profession as long as you have all worked with a network marketing company to generate a side income. What companies have you worked with? Be that simple. Darryl, I gotta make 2 phone calls. I'm figuring maybe 10:45. We'll set up, we'll do a session. I'll get in your account. We'll see. Clean this stuff up. Ron, I don't understand what you mean. Can I get the code via a phone number? Well, LinkedIn will send a code if they've got LinkedIn will send a code if they've got the phone number. Could work. But you have to prove it's you. I'll be back at 4:00. Have some other things I want to share with you to help you close out the month. Till next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.